Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Jesse's Garage. I am excited today, and I got to tell you, I'm really excited. Let me tell you the reason why I'm excited. I got a box in the mail. Can you believe it? Check this out. And so, my goodness, this thing is long. I don't know what's in it exactly, but I have an idea what's in it, but I don't know for sure. So let me tell you the story real quick, and then we'll kind of go from there. So I was doing my garage tour videos, and one of the companies that was watching was Olsa Tools. And so you probably have heard of them. Now, personally, I've bought quite a bit of stuff from Olsa Tools, mainly the tool grid system. And I love that thing. You may have remembered my toolbox tour where I did the Milwaukee toolboxes, where I organized all my sockets and my ratchets and my wrenches, and I used that system there. Fantastic. Absolutely, 100%. I'm a fan of that. Well, they got a brand new product, and they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, Jesse, check this out. We think you might like this. We want you to try it and to give us a review, and no strings attached. You just do it as you want to, and we'll just send it to you and hope you enjoy it." And I just thought, you know what? That's cool, man. That's cool. And you know what's even cooler is that I got up this morning, and as you know, I get up pretty early in the morning. I got up this morning and I was searching YouTube, and I was typing in Olsa DrawerPro, because that's what it's called. Their new collection. It's called Olsa DrawerPro. And I got to tell you, I haven't found one except for they did a little short. That's it. That's the only video I've seen on Olsa DrawerPro. Now, maybe there's some out there and I just didn't discover them, but I'm happy to announce that either this is going to be the very first real video or one of the very first. And I'm just honored. Olsa Tools, thank you so much. I haven't even opened the box yet. So let's just kind of see what it is. Now, as you know, I am huge on collecting sockets and ratchets and different things like that. So they said, "Hey, Jesse, why don't you go through and pick out a drawer, whatever drawer you want, and we'll hook you up. And so we'll send you over some stuff, try it out and see what you think." And I thought, you know what, that's cool. So let's go look at the drawer that I picked out, and then let's see how it goes. We'll be right back. Okay, so I got the drawer opened up here, the one that I thought that we would do. Now, also when they reached out, they said, "Hey, Jesse, pick out any drawer. We'd like to send you some product, test it out, and see what you think." So they got a brand new collection, as I mentioned. It's called DrawerPro. And so I am looking forward to seeing how this is going to go. Now, I've never seen it. Just like I said, I've not even seen it in a video except for their little short. So I'm really honored to be able to be the pioneer in this bad boy. So and the reason why I wanted to do this drawer, incidentally, is because this drawer brings back, it has so many good memories, some good thoughts here. That original number 7, got the anniversary here, got a number of flat handles. Remember Matt's Garage, he sent over this bad boy with this find that he found in that old cellar with the old number 6 in the T-bar. I have my dad's old number 6 as well. Brandon sent over this bad boy. I don't think that what Olsa sending over is going to fit that, but we'll fit it in the drawer somewhere probably. Got some other flat handles. Oh, remember this one here for Kirk? He found this for me. It's a old snap-on rim wrench, and so on and so forth. And I got some older stuff. I got some newer stuff, and you know what? I worked really hard. Some of this is my dad's, and so I worked really hard at creating this collection here. And I just thought if I had a drawer to do it, this would be the drawer. And Olsa was so cool to send it over. Now, their only thought was, you got to show a before picture, which is this is it, and then you gotta show the unboxing of it, and then show us how you're going to put it together. That was the only requirement. It's really just as simple as that. They're not paying me to do this at all. They are just going through and just sending me over some product just to see if we would like it. And so I just thought, you know what, that is cool, cool, cool. So I'm hoping I'm going to love it, and I'm hoping you're going to love it. So this is one last look at the drawer before we do the unboxing and get into it. So let me go ahead and pause right here. I'll get reset up for the unboxing, and let's go see what we got. You ready? All right, let's go do it. Okay, we are back. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what Olsa sent over here. So go ahead and cut into this box just a little bit, and let's see what kind of goodies they sent. So try to be careful not to go too deep into this tape here, and go from there. Are you excited? I'm excited. Man, let's check it out and let's see what we have here. So I'm bringing it a little closer to the camera here. So my goodness, look at all these goodies that we have. And so let's kind of dive into it and let's just kind of see. So the very first thing, ratchet head holder for 3/8 inch is what it says here. And so notice that there's 3 to a package. Now, one of the claim for fames on here is that when I was doing a little bit of research on here, is that it's supposed to have a sticky bottom to help it go through and stick to the bottom of the drawer liner. So looking forward to that. All right, so that's one of the things that they sent over. So it looks like because they asked me how many ratchets I had, and so they actually have a configurator that you can go on there, tell them how many ratchets you have, or wrenches, or sockets, or whatever it is that I don't know if they do sockets, but wrenches and ratchets and one more pliers, I think. And so then it'll go through and tell you how many you need. So here we are. That was 3/8, so we have some 1/4 inch as well. So I'm going to create 3 different piles. So we got some 3/8, 1/4 inch, and let's see here, some more 3/8. This one here is 3/8 and 3/8. Man, these guys hooked us up. Look at that. And so this is 1/2 inch. So we'll create that pile over there. This looks bigger. Oh, check that out. We got a sticker. We got an Olsa tool stickers. They must have watched my video where I like stickers. Thanks, Olsa. All right. And so as we go through, we have some more 1/2 inch. So we'll throw that in that pile. Let's see here. We'll grab some more of these. 3/8 over here. This looks like probably 1/4. Yep, 1/4 inch. And so let's see. I'm going to grab all the like-minded stuff here together just so we can kind of keep it that way. All right, and so here's some more 1/2 inch. And then these, incidentally, so those are what the anvil of the ratchet sits into. And then this would be what the handle sits into. So notice that we have some small here. So that's awesome. So we love that. And then we also have large. So we have those there. Now notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 to a pack here. And this is large. And then we got another pack over here, probably medium or no large. And so we got a couple more plastic bags. So we got some more ratchet head holder, 1/2 inch over here, and another plastic bag. And so let's see what this is here. So this would be small. All right. So there we got it. All right. And so the other stuff that is in here. So that's all that I told them that I needed for my ratchet stuff. It looks like they sent over a few other goodies. So this one here is a bolt head size finder. Man, how cool is that? Look at that. I got to open that up. And so, man, check you out, Olsa. You guys are the bomb. I loved you anyways because of the tool grid, but my goodness, check this out. And so, man, how nice is that? I can't wait to put that to use. We'll put that in a future video where I can go through and give you more detail on that because we won't be able to do it here. But my goodness, love that. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Olsa. Appreciate that. All right, let's see what else they sent over. What? I love it. I think I know what it is. And so it's a 10 millimeter. And so first of all, you got to love it because it's a 10 millimeter, right? But not only that, it is a socket bottle opener. Let's see if I'm right. And so, yeah, a bottle opener, a keychain opener. Man, my goodness, look at that. And so, my goodness, I love it, love it, love it. Man, it even has their own brand on it, Olsa Tools. Look at that, 10 millimeter, fits right on your keychain. Man, that is a keeper. Olsa, you are the bomb. Thank you very much. All right, love that. And then looks like they sent us over 3 more items. So they're magnetic aluminum socket rails. Wow, look at that. Goodness. All right. Check this out. Wow, love that as well. Man, isn't that sharp looking? Look at that. And so they have their own brand on there. Now this is a 1/4 inch, it looks like. And so I would imagine probably this is probably 3/8 inch. Yep, so we got some 3/8 inch as well. And then probably this last one is 1/2 inch. Wow, we're going to review all of these and see what we can do with these bad boys. So again, thank you so much, Olsa. I wasn't expecting these at all. And so, all right, so I'm going to put these down, get rid of this box real quick. So try to put that over here. All right, so this is what we have, 1/2 inch, 3/8, and 1/4. And so how awesome are these? So I can't wait to put some sockets on these, and I'll give you guys a review. In fact, we'll do another video with just those because I think that Olsa was so kind. You know, we're happy to do the one video, but man, goodness, I think we need to do another video on just these. All right, Olsa, so that's coming up. So let's get to the task at hand, which is what you had over here. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness, I'm excited because you know what? I like a fresh beer every once in a while. I love that, love it. Okay, we got to get to business here. We got to get to work. All right, so that's what we have, and so now let's start taking apart the drawer and let's see where we go. All right, I'm going to put this in slow motion probably, or something like that, or just get some other footage and let's see where we go. Okay, let me get reset up. Okay, we are back. Now, let's see here. On this side, if you remember, we got it all cleaned out, by the way, so I wiped everything down. I don't know exactly how these things work, so I'm doing this right along with you for the very first time. So let's take a peek at this. So this is an up-close look at it. And so a little piece of plastic, and then it has the back end, which is here, patent pending, Olsa tools, and a number. And so let's just see, as they're in here, and they put some pressure in there, you know, with the weight of the ratchet, I'm thinking that's the way it's going to go. So I had my older ratchets over here on this side, and so I think we're going to try to do it like this, and let's just see how it goes. All right, so there's one. Now that is for the anvil, and then on the back end, let's just kind of scoot these in here, and so get that out of the way. For the handle, this is what they look like here, and so has their own little branding at the bottom here as well. So how cool is that? Got a little something there, but has a little flat bottom there. So we'll see how it goes here. So what's kind of cool, I think, is you can actually put it in there just like that, position it where you want, and then the handle will just kind of go along with it, and that keeps it from moving. And so we're going to try it out a couple times. We're going to see how this is going to go. But my goodness, I'm looking for a really beautiful look myself, just to kind of see how it goes. And I might scoot it this way just a little bit, just to see how that's going to go. Try to get myself real organized here. All right. So I think something like that. What do you think? All right, there's the start. So we got a couple of flat handles going on in here. And so because of that, I think let's just kind of keep on going down the row here and kind of get all of this in here. So that's my old number 7. This is the anniversary number 7. And then the next one that we had here, so let's just see. I think I only have one of these GS71s, so we're going to put that in there. And then let's put another handle holder there. You can tell it's a little bit bigger. And so there we go. So they're starting to line up real nice and neat. Now the trick is that will they stay, right? And so we're going to test that out here as we get going in that regard. So let me grab a couple more of these bigger ones, and then let's just start emptying stuff out here, and let's just start organizing. All right, here we go. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this drawer for a long, long time here. All right, so we got that. And then I got my other ratchets over here that are flat handle. I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. I think I'm going to lay out all the 1/2 inch right in here first. And then we're going to go from there. Oh, you know what? I guess I'm missing a piece. See, this is the first time I'm doing it right along with you. So we have some little stickers that apparently came inside that bag. So I did not see that the very first time. Yep, I missed it. So they're clear. So we may try it with or without it. We'll try that out and see how it goes there. So get those out of there. I think I got them all out now. And so I kind of wonder, let's try something real quick. Of course, I got these soft close, you know. But they don't appear to be moving at all. But, you know, just for the sake of trying it out, you'll notice that it has a little bit of thickness to it here. So I wonder... Yeah, I think it's double-sided here. Now, you know, one of the things I was reading about this is that this thing is... this thing you can wash. This is one of those glue pads that you can wash, and so and it doesn't leave any film or residue on it either. So that was one of the advantages, I think. But you know what? That didn't move at all, just for me. But we're going to try this out anyhow and see how it looks here, or if we like the fact that it's sticking better this way or not. All right, so there's one. So let's see here. I might try to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to take this one out, and I'm going to put back in, stick it there. So now for sure that's not moving. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. And then they also make them, incidentally, for the other side as well. So on the handle. So we'll go through and peel this back. Let's see how this goes here. And I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this than what I'm doing it, but I'm learning right along with you. So Olsa entrusted us to do this, and we're going to try it. All right, so there's that. So let me pull this out. We're going to start over. All right, so we're going to go with our trusty number 7 over here, and let's see where we go with this. So that's in place. We're going to put that just like that and stick her down. So there we go. All right, and by the time we get some weight on here, I don't think it's going to move. And so we're going to go through, and I'm going to pause on those. Not that I don't like them. I think I'm just kind of curious to see how it would be without it. And so let's kind of go through with our process that we had here. And so I think our GS71 was next. And then we're going to see if we need them or not, right? And so I think that could be a real valuable thing here. So kind of put those in place, and let's see what else we have. So we have 71M, 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 M, and this is MV. So this is different. And I forget the years on here, but we're just going to go through and put them, group them together here. So let's just see how we go. So this is another one. Some of these I need to get busy on and get to working on these bad boys, don't I? All right, so there's that. And so I'm noticing that probably I might need to space it out just a little bit different, maybe. because they're starting to tilt a little bit, I think. But let's just see. Let's keep on going here. So we have our next one. All right. And then our next one. And then this one here. All right, so that kind of completes my set here that I have. So let's just see how that goes there. And then let's see here. So what do you think so far? How's it look? Let's try it out real quick, okay? Oops, I should have shut it a little bit harder. Goodness, I think they're staying. So, you know, these glue pads that come with it, I think you can use them or not use them. For me, I think they're sticking. So I'm kind of digging the way it is right now. So there's that. So this would be the large. So my next size in the flat handle would be my 3/8. And so we're going to go through and look for some of those in a 3/8. Here we are. So we're going to do some 3/8 now. And let's just see, not forget these things. I got to keep my pads together. All right. So I don't know how we want to do this. Let's see how we're going to do this. Do I want to start it over again? Maybe you guys can have some input. Give me some thoughts on what you're thinking here. Let me get these together. So this is FN. I don't know if I have a lot of those. This is FV71, so these are two together. So I got 4 of those, and I got 5 of those. So maybe we'll start off with just this one here. So do we like it up here? And let me get the smaller ones, for the smaller handles. Let's kind of dig this out and see what we're thinking here. All right, so do we like it up there? Let's do another one down here. Let's just see what this looks like here. So if I did this one here, and I did a smaller handle. Now maybe the little glue pad might be good if we wanted to use it on these smaller ones here. So in fact, I might just kind of keep that way. In fact, I might just kind of start down here and kind of restart it back up. Let's see here. So this is going to be a work in progress here, and let's just see how it goes. All right, so I got one more here, because remember they come 3 to a package. So all right, kind of space these out just a little bit, and let me get another one. 3/8 inch drive. We got exactly 3 more. So, okay. So we have that, and this, and this. I don't know if we're going to get 3 in here or not. Let's just see here if I can scoot it down just a little bit. I think we're kind of buttoned right there. And I kind of think I'm going to miss it by just a hair. So let's just see how it goes here. Yeah, I'm going to miss it by just a hair. The drawer isn't quite as deep, so it's kind of hard for you to see over here on this side, but it's kind of not pushing up all the way over there. But that doesn't bother me none, but it's just kind of the way it's spacing out. But what do you think so far? Man, I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, so now, so our option is we either leave that there, or we can take the one that's kind of odd over here. In fact, let me just kind of show you what I mean by that. You see how it's kind of not, the drawer isn't as deep, so it's kind of pushing forward just a little bit. So maybe what we'll do is to go through and just so we can kind of get an idea how we play around with this bad boy, I wonder if we just kind of did something like that. And so we left that there. And I wonder if I need, let's see here. We have the bigger handles on here. I wonder, let's try that too. I want to see. So, I mean, that's an option too. These flat handles are kind of different shape. It's not that it fits bad at all, but I wonder if maybe it needs to change just a little bit. So anyways, right now, what's neat about this is that if you wanted to use the glue pads, you can use them, but you don't have to. You can just lay it all out, first of all. Maybe that's the concept, because remember Olsa, they just said, hey, have fun with this project here and do it any way you want to. And they didn't put any requirements other than filming the unboxing of it all. So we're just playing right now. So let's just see. Get this glue pad out of here. And, oh, these are 1/4 inch. So I need some more 3. No, that's what I need actually, is a 1/4 inch. And so that could be an option there. So let's see. I have 3 of these exactly. So we're going to take these and put that there with the small little handle holder. Kind of line that up. So I'm kind of digging on that. Then we got one more here we're going to do. All right. And I can see where a guy maybe would want that, but and what we're going to do as well, in fact, why don't we try this out just real quick. I want to take one of these glue pads and let's take it off and put it on here. Oh, this is a 3/8 inch one. So let's take a 3/8 inch. I just want to see, when they say that you can take it off and put it back on, I want to see what that process is like. That way you guys can be informed here. So we're going to put that on there. So get that nice and firm. And then see if we can peel up that that layer on this side. Would help if I had some nails. All right. So now if we went through and we stuck it on here, which I don't have another 3/8 inch to do it, but we're just going to play with it anyway. So if we're coming through and I'm going to stick it right there and leave it for just a moment, then if we said, oh man, that's not where I wanted that to be. So what does that look like? So if we come over here and we pull that off, then this part should just come right off. Let's just see, because that's what it says. They're washable, and it did. So I have that little piece right there that I peeled off. But I think we're back in business. So we can take that off, and then we can either just redo it, reuse it. Time will tell. I don't know how long that'll be, that it'll stay like that, but we'll see if it leaves a residue. But right now, we're just in the layout mode. So I think I'm liking this. I think it's better than what it was, and I think better utilization than what I had. And so from there, let's kind of see what else I can do here. So I got my large handles, got my large anvil, my medium, and my small. So let's see, where do we want to go next? All right, I'm going to lay this out, so we'll kind of put this in slow motion. This is going to take me a minute, and that way you don't have to sit through the whole thing, okay? Okay, and we are back. So this is how the drawer turned out here. And so when we kind of come up right up towards the front here, we can see the holders that are in place, starting off with that old number 7. And then we got the anniversary, but notice how everything is lining up. Now, I did not use the sticky pads except for the original one that I did the test on. So I'm going to test that out. But right now, man, I just love the way it's turning out. Talk about just organizing my ratchets. Talk about just awesome. So as we come back over here and take another look at the second row, we can see I just butted them right up to that. And then also, did you notice this part right over here? And so that's what's so cool about these is that you can really configure them to make about any kind of space that you want it to be. And so how neat is that? Got my old Corvette ratchets that are there. I just kind of figured they kind of go in that drawer. That old impact gun, that snap-on impact gun that we have there from Brandon. Got my 1/4 inch stuff that's here. And notice I got a button right up against the back of the drawer. But my goodness, everything just lines up so nice. And so it just sits them up nice and straight. And you can configure this any way you want to. But this is how I did my drawer. Now, you know, what's so beautiful about it is that whether I use the sticky pads or not, I think I can go through and change this out at any given point that I want to. Now, I only had a few extensions in here. I have quite a few more snap-on extensions that I need to put in here. And the other beautiful part about it is that if I wanted to go through and utilize these rails that Olsa sent over, then I can do that as well. And so, my goodness, isn't that just going to be nice, right? And so we can do those about any way we want to that way. But right now, this is just my ratchet drawer. This is what I have. So again, just panning out just a little bit. This kind of gives you a big old overview of what we have here. And so what do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? And so for me, I got to tell you, I'm just stoked. I'm privileged, and I'm just humbled that Olsa would entrust me to display this project for them, especially since I don't have, you know, they don't have a lot of videos out on this. And so I'm one of the very first ones to come out. So let me get it at a different angle here. And so this is what that looks like there. My goodness, isn't that beautiful? Love it, love it, love it. All right, and so I'll be right back. Let me get the camera turned around, okay? I wanted to point out one more thing. You know, as I am thinking about this drawer, as I configured it, you know, I have quite a few of these flat ratchets, and I'm on the hunt for some more. But the nice thing about this is that I can actually easily move these down, move these over. I can reconfigure this thing if I added more 1/2 inch or more 3/8 inch or more 1/4 inch. I can easily maneuver it super fast, super easy to accommodate in addition to the collection. And so again, that I just can't begin to tell you how much I admire this system. Now, if this is going to be my permanent setup, then maybe I'll look at using those sticky pads. I have it on one of these here already, or this one right here, I believe. And so I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna see and play around with it over time. I'll give you an update in the future video how well that sticky pad stays there. But again, that's what I love about this. You add a ratchet to the collection, you can move things over because as you'll notice, I like to go from 1/4 inch and starting from the shortest on up, and then they start at 3/8 inch, just like you see there, is the shortest, and then they're going on up. And so then as they gradually get longer and longer, this is where my 3/8 inch ends right here, and then my 1/2 inch begins. And so that's just my look. But if I ever want to change it, then I can change it. That's what's so cool about it. And so again, I just wanted to kind of add that last little tidbit about how versatile this piece could be. All right, I'll be right back here. Okay, and we are back. Can you believe it? Well, what are your thoughts? Let me tell you my thoughts, I guess. When I was setting up this drawer, I was thinking, I'm excited. And as we got it set up, I'm still excited. You know, there's nothing like an organized drawer. And so I love that. As you can tell from watching my videos, I like to kind of get things real organized and set them up as neat as possible. For me, you know what, the way I view it is, I mean, this is my hobby. This is my joy. And so when I open up that Snap-on drawer, or any drawer as far as that is concerned, I am just looking for a presentation that just brings a smile to my face. And I'm happy to say that those little ratchet holders really did it for me. And so how do I feel about the glue pad versus non-glue pad? You know, I like not having the glue pad on there just for the sake of being able to move it around, just because I know how much stuff I buy and I'm always switching things around. And so for me, I think I'm going to leave them off. I'm gonna, because I open up that drawer quite often, because like I said, it's my hobby. I like to move stuff around. I like to look at it and add to it and that sort of thing. So I'll give you another update. So we'll do a review on this as we get going down the road. Maybe I'll put on the glue pads. Who knows? And so as we get going, we'll see how that goes. But for me, right now, I'm totally happy with that. Again, Olsa Tools, thank you so much. Now, it's important to note, Olsa Tools isn't paying me a dime for this. They just reached out and just said, hey, we'd like to send you some tools, some holders that way. And that was it. And then they even went the extra mile besides what they sent. And that is that if you're interested to see how it goes, then Olsa included a discount code for you. And so I'll put that into the description below, so that way you can look at that. So the configurator was super easy for me to do. I'm sure you're going to find the same thing. And again, this isn't my first time with Olsa. I spent a lot of money with them on that tool grid. And so one thing I will say also about shipping, from when they tell you that it's shipping out of all the orders I've ever done, they're 100% consistent. Boy, it takes just a matter of 4 or 5 days, whatever it is, and it arrives, and that is a consistent thing. And so I love that about them. And the product has always arrived in top-notch condition, so I love that about them as well. So hopefully you'll find the same experience. And if you do end up getting this, my goodness, send me an email. I would like to hear about that. Maybe we can kind of collaborate and kind of see how we do with Olsa. And again, Olsa, thank you so much for all the rest of the goodies. And so the bolt size finder here, so I love that. And then of course our bottle opener. In fact, I'm probably going to use that tonight on a bottle of beer. All right, Olsa, thank you so much. And friends, thank you. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this video. Give Olsa a try. I would if I were you. All right. Thank you very much, and until next time, we'll see you on the next video.